this is possibly going to be the quickest get ready with me I've done in a long time. Rowan is being rather temperamental, shall we say. Temperamental. That's a polite way of wording it. I think he's having like a growth spurt. That's something Luna used to do as well. Like whenever she was going through a period of a lot of growth, she'd sleep a lot, but she'd also complain a lot. And he's gotten to that phase where he's becoming more aware of the world around him. He's about the 4-month mark. So he quickly goes whenever you step out of his eye line, he quickly goes from, oh, where are you going, to, she's not coming back, to, oh my god, I've been abandoned, and then suddenly it's the end of the world. So that has been my last couple of days. And Nick's gone out with Luna today, so it's just me and Rowan, and it always seems to be when I'm alone with him that he gets more clingy. So yay! Again, I'm just using my Pan That palette. I use this all the time now. It's very rare that I actually use anything else. I will say I am starting to get a little bit bored. Like as I said, for most of January and February, well, for all of January and most of February, I didn't really use this palette. So I've been using it for at least 2 solid months. I'm getting a little bit bored with it. Just opening it up and seeing this same shade selection all the time. That's why for my makeup basket I put together a little MAC palette of shades to try and, pep it up a bit. So I've just set my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with this grey colour here just to sort of put some shape in. This has become my favourite transition colour. I was a bit scared of it before, but it's actually a really nice transition colour. It's not quite as grey as I thought it would be. It's a little bit more taupe. It's got a slight bit of warmth to it, enough for it not to be stupidly cool toned. You may have also noticed I've tamed and groomed my eyebrows a bit. I trimmed the hairs and I plucked a little bit and tidied up the outer edges. So yeah, like I said, I needed to get to that point where I just got so annoyed with it that I needed to do something. So that's what I did. I don't know whether I want to take a break from Pan That palette. I mean, I don't want to back out of it altogether, but I've ordered some new palettes for my birthday and they'll be coming in the next week or so. And it's only after I've ordered them that I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'm doing Pan That palette. What am I doing buying eyeshadow palettes that I'm not going to be able to use for the rest of the year? What am I thinking? Apparently I'm not thinking at all. So I'm going to go in with the shimmering pink shade. Seems to be my favourite go-to at the moment. So I've ordered these lovely palettes that I'm so excited to have. One of them is I'll give you a sneak peek. I ordered the Colour Drain Queen of Hearts palette, and I've been after that palette for like a year. I've seen so many people use it. My go-to girl for makeup, Gen 1, she loves that palette. And now I'm finally gonna have it. And I feel like I can't use it because I'm doing pan that palette. Oh, conundrum, isn't it, guys? It's always the same conundrum. You want the new makeup, but you want to use up the old makeup. It does get a bit ridiculous and a bit exhausting after a while, I suppose. What I might start doing is doing like a weekend palette. You know, like during the week I'll use my pan that palette, and at the weekend I will do whatever craziness I want to do. Speaking of craziness, I'm gonna go into the colourful stuff. And I'm gonna take Stars and Rockets. Stuff it. Let's just go crazy. Let's just do something different. I haven't had a bright pop of colour in my eyes in a while since I did that first impressions with the chocolate orange palette. So that's another thing. I have that palette and I'm not using it because I'm doing pan that palette. And I freaking love the chocolate orange palette. It's so pretty. Oh, this totally is not going together, is it? No, this totally doesn't work. Let's just put it all over. Let's just put it all over the top of that other shadow I had on there. I'm not sure if this eyeshadow is always like this, but look at the amount of dust that Stars and Rockets is kicking up. I never really used it a lot when I originally purchased it, so I don't know if this is how it's meant to be or if mine is just going bad, because that's just crazy ridiculous. Oh, this looks horrendous, doesn't it? Oh, this just looks horrendous. What am I doing to my eye makeup today, guys? Just, what am I even doing? Oh, well, we're doing it now. Let's just run with it. Let's just run with it. I'm going to go in with Fig 1. It's a nice matte purple shade. Apparently purple is what we're doing today. So let's just do this. Purple is where we're going. This is another reason why I'm kind of getting bored with the Pan That palette, because I don't have the colour range for... This is why I shouldn't do projects like this. Maybe if I just panned all my MAC shadows, it probably wouldn't be quite so bad. But for the limited colour range that was in those Estee Lauder shadows, I should have just trashed them. I know I probably still have that option, but this is me. I'll probably still slave away at it rather than let it beat me. But I just feel like I don't have the colour range. I like coloured eyeshadows. I've gone like 2 years without doing coloured eyeshadows. I will link a couple of my favourite looks that I've done using coloured eyeshadows. Like Poison Plum by Sugar Pill. I used to love it. I used to use it all the freaking time. Poison Plum, 2am, Dolly Pop, and Velocity. That was a beautiful blue. Oh, guys, that was a beautiful blue. And yet, I got stuck on the neutral train when my passion was really for colour. Like back when YouTube was still a baby and everyone followed like Petrie Lude. Like, do you guys remember Petrie Lude? Freaking loved him. Everyone followed Petrie Lude and X Sparkage. and Jazzy Baby Cakes. Is it Jazzy Baby Cakes or just Jazzy Cakes? I can't remember. But she doesn't make YouTube videos anymore either. And there was Say Anything Brooke. Loved her. And they just did all these beautiful, crazy, bright, colourful looks and styled by Nickel, that if I remember rightly. He was like a British guy. Him and Petrie Lou were the first like OG male beauty gurus before you had your Manny MUA and what are they called, James Charles or whatever. I don't like their work. Just putting that out there, I don't like their work. Just tidying up underneath. I know, right? Like the mess that's on my face right now, who am I to critique anyone else's work? But I just don't like how they have dictated what beauty and what makeup should be. It's because of beauty gurus like them and like Nikki Tutorials pushing the whole baking and stupidly high coverage. Like if you saw them in person, their makeup would be so thick you could like just go like that and just scrape off a layer and just see their skin underneath it. That's probably how much makeup they freaking wear. And I think it's ridiculous. That's not what the beauty community started out as. I know I'm going off on a silly little rant. But it's how I feel. It's how I honestly feel. You know what? I'm going to take some creme de violet and pack it on my lid. It's just how I feel, and I've decided to just voice my opinion today. I'm feeling, I don't know. If I was like those beauty gurus, I'd be saying I feel sassy. I'm just fed up. I know I'm probably not the only person, but that's how I feel. So we're just throwing a whole crap ton of colour on my eyes, and it's going to make me happy, and hopefully I'll calm down. So much for this being a super quick video, right guys? Isn't that what I said at the start of this? Oh, this is going to be the quickest Get Ready With Me I've ever done. Yeah, right. Oh, this is going to be the worst Get Ready With Me I've ever done. And I'm going to blend this out with some quarry. Just load up. God, this is actually horrendous, guys. This is actually horrendous. I need to film a few more videos after this. Why am I doing this to myself? Hopefully we can pull it together in the next stage. Hopefully. So just gonna wipe away whatever fallout there is there. Oh, guys. For primer, I'm using the Smashbox Radiance Primer. Hopefully this works okay under the Revlon Color Stay, because I have not been getting on very well with that foundation lately. Everything just breaks down. It doesn't matter what I put on underneath it, it just instantly breaks down. And it's driving me freaking nuts. There's been a few times I've had to do my makeup twice. I haven't been able to salvage it, so I've had to like take it off and start again. I thought it was the Estee Lauder Illuminator Primer because that's when it first started happening. But it did it with the Beauty Flash Balm when it wasn't doing it before. 1 second. My cats have a nail file on the bed and they're going absolutely ballistic with it. But yeah, so it was doing it with Beauty Flash Balm, it was doing it with everything. It was just doing it with everything. And I don't know why. I hadn't changed up my skincare, nothing. This just decided to stop working. So hopefully it's fine today. We'll see. Squeeze out my brush. I'm probably coming across as like really annoyed. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just not in a very good mood today. I don't particularly know. I don't know, I've just been feeling off the last week. I've not felt like myself. I don't know, I think I'm getting like cabin fever again. It gets difficult to go out when you've got 2 children under 2. It's an expedition. Everything is an expedition because I need to get the pram out, I need to go downstairs, and I need to get the ride-along attachment hooked up. I need to get both children downstairs without Luna exploding, because as soon as you go outside the front door without her, hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I know that's like my favourite word, but that's the only way you can describe it. It's just sheer hysteria. And it's affecting my mental state, I feel. It's making, like, not having that sense of freedom that I can just up and go out and do whatever I want without the help of getting children out. It's driving me a bit bananas. It's still doing it. This foundation just is not working. You know what? I'm done. Stuff colour stay up its ass. Max Factor, Ageless Elixir, Miracle. You better be a miracle. Save my bloody mood. Let's just try this. Use the other side of the sponge. That's looking better. Maybe the colour today just gone bad. I'm just in no mood to fuss with it. Oh, what is up with this hair? Let's just clip it back. I've got it pleated at the back, so it just doesn't, my hair just doesn't stay in pleats. It doesn't matter if my hair is all the same length or if it's layered or whatever, my hair just does not like staying in pleats. Maybe it's like rebelling from its childhood of constantly being in pleats. But back to pan that palette. I just don't know what to do. Should I just take a break? Should I do the weekday pan that palette and weekend whatever the hell I like? I don't want to give up this early in the year. I'm actually starting to see quite a bit of progress with the palette itself. It's encouraging. It's just boring. So I'm going in with the L'Oreal Touche Magique concealer. This particular one is the Rose Beige. I never told you what shade I used in the Master Touch from Max Factor because I never knew. It had nothing written on it anywhere that told me the shade. So, yeah. It's been so long since I've used this concealer. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. This Get Ready Me With Me has turned into a mission to make me happy. Oh. I've actually been watching a lot more like colourful makeup wearing YouTubers like Lauren May Beauty and LS. I love her new, she's like broken out of her box and started doing all these awesome creative tutorials, like her, I think it was called She Is Darkness. Oh my god, it was freaking mental. I loved it. She's so artistic and creative, and I love it, and I wish there was more of that on YouTube, because some people just take it straight to the other side of the spectrum. Either they're doing full-on glam stuff or they're doing gore. Can we have a happy artistic in between this? That would make me happy. And L, you've made me happy. So I've been watching Elle, and I've also been watching a Swedish girl called Angelica, and I don't want to do her the disservice of butchering her surname, so I will link her in the info box. And I've kind of thought about going back and watching old school makeup tutorials and just, you know, getting re-inspired to what I fell in love with when I initially started watching YouTube. Okay, I feel like my makeup is a little bit heavy today, but that is because I do technically have 2 layers of foundation on. Oops. I'm going to go in with some of the number 7 Skin Illuminator. I've learned not to put this straight on the skin because it does pull up the foundation, whereas if you just work it into the sponge on the back of the hand, it works better on the skin. Now I'm actually thinking this purple eyeshadow is looking a bit better now that I've got actual makeup on. Just on my bare skin it looked a bit stupid. I feel like I'm calming down now. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I went full on rage, didn't I? I went full rage. I become this whole other person when I get bee in my bonnet about something. It's concerning sometimes. So I'm just going in with Laura Mercier mineral powder. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly run some colour through my brows. Hopefully I don't overdo it, because I often do after I've just groomed them up. I just realised there is colour all the way up to my eyebrow. Oh guys, I went way OTT with this purple. Way OTT. Oh. It's alright, we're gonna live. We're gonna live. And I need my brow mascara. So just running a bit of brow artist plumper through my brows. I feel so much better now. I've got all this colour on my eyes. Just makes me so freaking happy. And now we're going to finish off the underside before I go on and do anything else. Not that brush, I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to run some quarry underneath. It's like I'm not even being careful, I'm just loading up my brush and going with what comes out. And then I'm going to take Creme de Violet and run that along the lash line. Okay, so I just want to let my camera charge for a little bit because the battery is majorly dying. And I washed some bottles and made the mistake of itching my nose. So I now have a weird patch on my nose where I took off the foundation. I'm definitely a lot more chill. So much more chill now. So I believe we were done with the eyes. I was about to go on and do the face. So I'm using By Candlelight from MAC, limited edition thing. This is another product that I don't know whether or not to just give up on. It's really old. I mean, it's ridiculously old now. Oh, the eyeshadow's like clinging weirdly. Oh, I just made it worse. It's just clinging really weirdly at the outer corners. I'll see what I can do to fix that. But like, this highlight is just, it's too dark for my skin. It's just too dark. Yeah, it's just the thing. It's too dark for my skin. Garb from MAC. I'm having this, why, this whole thought process of why am I using things that are so old just for the sake of using them up. I mean, I enjoy them. I really enjoy them. I like this colour of blush. But I'm sure I own something else that's similar to it. I'm sure MAC has another blush that's very similar to this. I'm sure I already own it. I don't know. I just don't want to abandon another set of projects because I did that last year. I abandoned a lot of projects last year. Either I wasn't using the products or I got rid of the products. Right, so I'm just gonna try and do something to fix that. I'm going in with Blanc Type. You know what would really make this eye look pop would be like some red or some blue or maybe even yellow. But what I am going to do is put an inner corner shade in just to brighten it up because it is a little bit dark. So I'm just going to whack some inner corner highlight in there. I'll probably be fine about my projects in like a day or two. I just have these moments every so often where I'm like, why am I even bothering? What is the point in wasting my time and all this old stuff when I could be using all my lovely new things? But that's always the question, isn't it? Why do we bother when we could be just using all our lovely new things? I am going to go in and use a liquid liner. I haven't used a liquid liner in a while. Just using the number 7 one. Not in a project pan or anything, but I'm trying to use it up because it's my least favourite one. Ugh, that would be why it's my least favourite one. It has this, I always mention it, but this stupid tip. And it used to be a brush tip and now it's a felt tip with a tip on its tip. And I just... See, now I have to make my liner a lot thicker than I even wanted to. Because of the stupid tip on the tip. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not filming any videos today. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. So I'm just going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed my ramble. I'm probably going to wash this off because this eyeliner just kills me a little bit. Just a little bit. But I liked the experimentation that I did today with the purple. The purple did make me happy. The eyeliner just ruined it. I think this is gonna go too. I've had enough of it. That's why I haven't done liquid liner in a while, because I've been trying to use this stupid thing up, and the tip on the tip does this. I want thin liner with a petite little precise wing. I don't want Amy Winehouse. Smidge annoyed. Just a smidge. But anyways, this was a very rambly video. Nothing unusual for me. But I hope you found it interesting. I apologise for wasting your time and not finishing what I started. But seriously, there is just no coming back now. There's no coming back from here. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.